I love that you chose this church to be married. Not only because it's beautiful and has such a rich history, even within your family, AJ, but because it's a symbol of what you are both bringing to your marriage. This building has been a quiet and meaningful place for those who grew up in this area for many years. Full of tradition and faith, a place for family and friends to gather in joy and pain, to find hope and peace, and to grow in faith and knowledge of God. It reminds us of when the world was much more quiet and simple and thoughtful, where values were honored and upheld.
Never was an early riser, used to be an up all-nighter. Never saw the morning light quite like I do now. Never said no to a party, never started saving money. But everything is different since you've been around. It's the way you're smiling at me, it's in the way you hold my hand. It's the way I've watched you change me from a boy into a man. It's a million things about you, and I don't know what it is, but I have never known a love like this.
Above all things, have intense and unfailing love for one another, for love covers a multitude of sins. I don't think AJ and Julia understood this when they chose this verse for their wedding, but the word for love in the Bible here is called ahava, love. And it doesn't just translate to love, but it has a specific meaning. In fact, there are other words for love in the Bible that were all translated into the word love, and they had different meanings. But ahava, love, means action. It's not just a feeling, but a description of giving. It's described as a love that actively forgives and disregards the offenses of others. When biblical translators have a hard time like this describing a complex word that they just translated into love, every single translation comes out differently. And here are some other versions of this ahava, love, from other Bibles, other translations. Keep loving one another earnestly. Love each other deeply. Keep fervent charity among yourselves. Love each other as if your life depended on it. Have a true love for each other and continue to show deep love for one another.
Never thought I'd feel so deeply, but damn I do. It's the way you're smiling at me, it's in the way you hold my hand. It's the way I've watched you change me from a boy into a man. It's a million things about you, and I don't know what it is, but I've never known a love like this. It's funny how everything I dreamed about starts to seem so empty without you. It's the way you're smiling at me, it's in the way you hold my hand. It's the way I've watched you change me from a boy into a man. It's a million things about you, and I don't know what it is, but I've never known a love like this. I've never known a love like this. for a generation and be the activation. Yeah, new place, same noise. I wanna fly away with sparrows and find a place to let go. Oh, don't let me fall, I won't let you go. We just gotta let them know. Everyone together now. Lift up your voice to stop the sound. You will never stop us now. We're up too high and we won't come down. We're up too high and we won't come down.
4 years, I've probably spent more time with AJ than anybody else, just in going to school and stuff and living together until just recently. And he's just one of the hardest working people I've known. He's a pretty good person to live with, and Julia, I know you're just gonna like that a lot. And Julia, I haven't known you as long, but you know, living with AJ, we were spending time together and we went to school together a little bit. And you know, you're just a great person, and I know you guys are gonna be super happy together.
A couple of years later, I'm at a set building day for yet another musical, because I don't know if you know, but we're a big musical theater group. And I get a text from Jennifer inviting me over for a late lunch. And I pull up to their driveway and I get a little suspicious because AJ's truck is in the driveway. I walk in the door, Julia shows me her hand, and I let out the loudest, most unladylike expletive-laden sentence known to man. Because I was so excited. And Julia and AJ, that's how I feel today. Beyond excited for my best friend and her husband. Congratulations, you guys. I'm so effing excited.
One chance, one choice, devoid of all temptation, can be the declaration. Yeah, left, right, girls, boys, ignite the spark, be heroes, ridding of your ego. Oh, don't let me fall, I won't let you go. We just gotta let them know. Everyone together now. Lift up your voice to stop the sound. You will never stop us now. We're up too high and we won't come down. We're up too high and we won't come down. We're up too high and we won't come down. We're up too high and we won't come down. We're up too high and we won't come down. Everyone together now. Lift up your voice to stop the sound.